This is the English Murli of 27th of September 2025. Essence. Sweet children, you are now sitting in a true Pathshala, place of study. This is also a true satsang, company of the truth. Here you receive the company of the true Father, and it is this that takes you across. Question. What is the difference between the understanding that you have and the understanding that other people have regarding karmic accounts? Answer. People believe that in this play of happiness and sorrow, it is God who gives both happiness and sorrow, whereas you children know that this is a play about each one's karmic accounts. The Father never causes sorrow for anyone. In fact, he comes to show you the path to happiness. Baba says, children, I have never made anyone unhappy. That unhappiness is the fruit of your own actions. Song. Take us away from this world of sin to a place of rest and comfort. Om Shanti. You sweetest spiritual children heard the song. To whom were they calling out? To the Father. Baba, come and take us away from this iron-aged world of sin to a golden-aged world of charity. All human souls are now iron-aged. Their intellects go upwards. The Father says, no one knows me as I am or what I am. Rishis and Munis too have been saying, we do not know the Creator, the Master, that is the unlimited Father, or the beginning, middle or end of his unlimited creation. The place where souls reside is the element of Brahm, the element of light, where neither the sun nor the moon exists. They neither exist in the incorporeal region, nor in the subtle region. However, there does have to be light, etc., for this stage. Therefore this stage receives light from the moon and stars at night, and from the sun during the day. Those are the lights. Although those lights do exist, there is still said to be darkness. At night you still have to switch on a light. The golden and silver ages are called the day, and the path of devotion is called the night. This is a matter of understanding. The new world will then definitely become old. That will then become new again, and the old one will definitely be destroyed. This is an unlimited world. Some of the homes of the kings, etc., are very large. This home is unlimited. This is the stage. This stage can also be called the field of action. You definitely have to perform actions. This is the field of action for all human beings. Everyone has to perform actions. Everyone has to play his part. Every soul has received a part in advance. There are also some among you who are able to understand these things very well. In fact, this is a Gita Pathshala. Do old people, etc. ever study in a Pathshala? Here everyone studies, young and old, etc. This isn't called a Vedas Pathshala. There is no aim or objective there. They study the Vedas and scriptures, etc. so much, but they don't know what they will become by doing that. None of those satsangs have any aim or objective. One is embarrassed now even to call that a satsang, company of the truth. Only the one Father is the truth, and it is of him that it is said, good company takes you across, and bad company drowns you. Bad company is the company of iron-aged human beings, and only the company of the One is the company of the truth. You are now amazed at how the Father gives you this knowledge of the beginning, the middle and the end of the whole world. You should have the happiness of knowing that you are sitting in this true Patshala. All other Patshalas are false. No one becomes someone special by going to those satsangs, etc. At least by going to a school or college, they can become something, because they study. There is no study anywhere else. A satsang is not called a study. People study the scriptures and then open shops. They earn money in that way. They study the Granth a little and open up a Gurudwara, Sikh temple, doorway to the Guru. So many Gurudwaras have been opened. The Dwara, doorway of the Guru, would be to his home. When they open the doors of big Gurudwaras, people go and study the scriptures there. Your Gurudwara, the doorway to the Satguru, is to the land of liberation and the land of liberation in life. What is the name of the Satguru? The immortal image. The Satguru is called the immortal image. He comes and opens the gates to liberation and liberation in life. He is the immortal image. Death cannot come to him. A soul is just a point. How could a soul experience death? That soul would leave his body and run off. People don't understand that a soul leaves his old body and takes a new one. So what is there to cry about? You know that this drama is created eternally. Everyone has to play his own part. The Father has explained that those in the Golden Age had conquered attachment. There is the story of the king who conquered attachment. Pundits relate the scriptures, and mothers, having listened to the Granth, start to relate it themselves. Many people go there and listen to it. That is called pleasing the ears. According to the drama plan, people ask, why should I be blamed? The Father says, you called out to me to come and take you away from this world of sorrow. I have now come. Therefore you should listen to me. The Father sits here and explains to you children. When you receive good directions, you should take them. You are not to be blamed. That too is in the drama. The play about Rama's kingdom and Ravan's kingdom is created. In a play, some are defeated, but they can't be blamed. There is victory and defeat. There is no question of a battle in this. You had that kingdom. Previously you didn't know this. You now know the ones who are serviceable and whose names are well known. Who is the most well-known one in Delhi who explains this knowledge? They instantly mention the name of Brother Jagdish. He also has a magazine printed for you. Everything is included in that. Many different points are written in that. Brother Brij Mohan also writes such points. To write these points is not like going to your auntie's home. Therefore, they must definitely churn this ocean of knowledge. The service they do is very good. So many become very happy when they read it. Children receive refreshment. Some beat their heads a great deal at the exhibitions. Others are trapped by their karmic bondages. This is why they are unable to take that much of this knowledge. This too is called the drama. It is also part of the drama for innocent ones to be beaten. The question of why there is such a part doesn't arise. It is predestined in the drama. You cannot do anything about it. Some ask, what crime have I committed that such a part has been created for me? There is no question of a crime. It is just part of it. Some innocent ones will be instruments to be assaulted. In that case they would all say, why have I been given this part? No, this drama is predestined. Even some men are assaulted. You have to be very tolerant of those things. You need a lot of tolerance power. Many obstacles of Maya will come. Since you are claiming sovereignty over the world, you do have to make some effort. There are so many calamities and conflicts, etc. in the drama. Assaults on innocent ones has been written about. Rivers of blood will flow too. There won't be safety anywhere. You are now able to go to the centres for morning class. The time will come when you won't even be able to go out. Day by day the times are getting worse, and they have to become worse still. Days of sorrow will come with great force. When someone has an illness and suffers pain, he remembers God and calls out to Him. You know that only a few more days now remain, and that we will then definitely go to our land of peace, and then to our land of happiness. No one in the world knows even this. You children feel that you now know the Father fully. All of them think that God is an oval shape. They even worship that oval shape, Shivalingam. When you used to go to a temple of Shiva, did you ever wonder what the Shivalingam was? Since that non-living image exists, there must be a living being whom it represents. What is all of that? God the Creator is up above. That image is a symbol of Him, and it is used to worship Him. When those who are worthy of worship exist, these things do not exist. The people who go to the Shiva temple at Kashi are unaware that God is incorporeal and that they are His children. We are His children, so why do we experience sorrow? This is something to think about. The soul says, I am a child of God, so why am I unhappy? The Father is the bestower of happiness. You called out, O God, remove our sorrow. How can He remove that? Happiness and sorrow are the accounts of your own karma. People believe that God gives happiness as the return of happiness, and sorrow as the return of sorrow. They put everything on Him. The Father says, I never caused sorrow. I return home after granting you happiness for half a cycle. This is a play about happiness and sorrow. If it were just a play about happiness, there would not be any worshipping, etc. People perform worship, etc. in order to meet God. The Father sits here and explains everything to you. He says, you children are so fortunate. Those rishis and munis are very famous. You are Raj rishis. They are Hatha Yoga rishis. Rishi means someone who is pure. You are becoming the kings of heaven, so you definitely do have to become pure. Whoever the kingdom belonged to in the golden and silver ages, it will belong to them once again, and everyone else will come later. You now say, we are establishing our own kingdom by following Srimad. It does take time for this old world to be destroyed. The golden age has to come and the iron age has to go. The world is so large. Every city is full of so many people. Wealthy people go on world tours. However, here, no one can see the whole world. Yes, they can see it in the golden age, because there is just the one kingdom and very few kings. Here the world is so large. Who would tour the whole world? There you won't even have to travel by sea. Do Ceylon, Burma, etc. exist there? Not at all. None of those places exist there. Even Karachi doesn't exist there. All of you reside on the banks of the sweet rivers. There are many farms and fields, etc. The world is large. Initially there are very few human beings, and then the number of them increases. Then they go abroad and establish their own kingdoms. They gradually begin to take over everything and establish their own kingdoms. Everyone now has to let go of them. It is Bharat alone that has never snatched anyone's kingdom away, because in reality Bharat is non-violent. It was Bharat alone that was the master of the whole world. All the others came later and took pieces of land. You have not taken over anyone. The British took over many countries. The Father is making you people of Bharat into the masters of the world. You did not go and settle anywhere. All of these things are in the intellects of you children. The old mothers cannot understand any of these things. The Father says, it is good that you haven't studied anything. You have to remove from your intellects everything you have studied. Simply imbibe one thing. Sweet children, remember the Father. You used to say, Baba, when you come, we will sacrifice ourselves to you. You then have to sacrifice yourself to us. There is an exchange. At their wedding ceremony, the bride and groom give each other salt. You tell the Father, I give you everything of mine that is old. Everyone has to die. Everything is going to be destroyed. You will then give us all of that in the new world. The Father has come to take everyone back home. He is the great death. In Sindh they used to ask, which death is this that is taking everyone away? You children become very happy because the Father has come to take you back home. You will return to your home in great happiness. There is a lot that has to be tolerated. Very good mothers from important homes also experience being beaten. You are earning a true income. People don't know anything. They are the Iron-aged Shudra community, whereas you are the Confluence-aged community. You are becoming the most elevated beings. You know that the number one most elevated beings are Lakshmi and Narayan. Then their degrees continue to decrease. They first come down from up above, and then they gradually continue to fall. At this time everyone has fallen. The tree has become very old and the trunk has decayed. Therefore the establishment is now taking place. The foundation is being laid. The sapling is very small. Then such a big tree grows from it. There is this tree in the Golden Age too. At that time the tree is very small. Now it is very big. There are so many varieties of flowers of the human world. There are so many varieties on just the one tree. This is the human tree of the variety of religions. One person's face cannot be identical to another's. It is predestined in the drama that no two people can play the same part. This is called an unlimited, predestined, wonderful drama, and there are many artificial things in this too. The things that are real continue to be used up. Then once again, after 5,000 years, they come into reality, existence. The pictures, etc., that have been made are not real, true likenesses. You will see the face of Brahma again after 5,000 years. You need a broad and unlimited intellect in order to understand the secrets of this drama. Even if you don't understand anything else, just keep one thing in your intellect. I belong to only Shiv Baba and none other. The soul says, Baba, I will only remember you. This is easy. While you continue to work with your hands, continue to remember the Father with your intellect. Acha. To you sweetest, beloved, long-lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Bapdada. The spiritual Father says Namaste to you spiritual children. Essence for Dharna. 1. Imbibe the virtue of tolerance and pass all the obstacles of Maya. At the time when many calamities come and a lot of assaults take place, you have to stay in remembrance of the Father and tolerate everything. Earn a true income. 2. Become one who has a broad and unlimited intellect and who very clearly understands this predestined drama. Everything in this wonderful drama is predestined. Therefore no questions can arise. Continue to follow the directions that the Father gives you. Blessing. May you be the one who uplifts others and together with becoming victorious, become a conqueror of Maya. At present, a lot of time is being spent on benefiting yourself. Now become one who uplifts others. As well as becoming a conqueror of Maya, become a bestower of all treasures, that is, use every treasure. Share and increase your treasures of happiness, powers, knowledge and virtues while giving cooperation. When you experience the stage of a bestower, that is, when you become one who uplifts others, you will then claim a right to the kingdom of the world for many births. Slogan. In order to become a world benefactor, bid farewell to all your weaknesses, for all time. Avyakt signal. Now ignite the fire of love and make your yoga volcanic. A fortress is built so that people can stay safe within it. You would not create a small alcove for a king. You would build a fortress. All of you have to build a fortress of volcanic remembrance for yourself, for your companions, and for all other souls. When there is the volcano of the power of remembrance, all souls will then experience safety. Om Shanti.